A picture of the New York City police chief responding to an attempted terror incident outside Mayor Zohran Mamdani's residence last weekend has gone viral. Here you can see Chief Aaron Edwards leaping over a barricade toward the two suspects who allegedly threw improvised explosive devices, or IEDs, near Gracie Mansion during an anti-Islam protest. The NYPD captioned the image, quote, "Some heroes wear capes. Chief Aaron Edwards wears blue." CBS News national correspondent Jerika Duncan spoke to Edwards and fellow responding officer Sergeant Louis Navarro for their first network sit-down interview.
What in the heck were you thinking?
Catch the bad guy. That is it. Catch the bad guy.
And there's a moment where you see both of you guys walking toward this individual. Sergeant Navarro, what were you thinking in that moment? Because I know you went one way to get the bad guy, but you went toward the actual homemade device, which was lit.
Yeah, so in that moment, I didn't think of anything. It, to me, was to try to save as many lives as possible. There were other people on the other side that were running away, running towards that direction. Yeah. So I was able to, push back as many people as I could to, God forbid, something worse would have happened.
The suspects have both been charged with five counts, including attempted support to a designated foreign terrorist organization and use of a weapon of mass destruction. Anna Schecter joins us now. She's not only the senior coordinating producer for CBS News' Crime and Public Safety Unit, but she spent the day with them as well. What else did they tell you?
Well, they said that instinct kicked in, that they weren't really thinking of anything. They were just going. And, at one point, the chief there, he said, he made this joke like, it's a good thing I cleared that barricade. What if I'd fallen? And he was sort of chuckling, but it was this real moment of humility. And it was just a wonderful thing to see them celebrated. So they spoke to a gaggle of a few of us reporters down at One Police Plaza, and then they sat down with Jerika for their only network interview. And there was just so much heart in the room, and they really were humble and, I think, honored with this privilege to serve. It was really inspirational.
Did they say anything now in hindsight, knowing what those IEDs were, knowing that they contained that really volatile substance, knowing that these IEDs could have inflicted so much damage?
This is such a great question. And at one point, Chief Edwards, he sort of stopped because we were kind of joking about him wearing patent leather shoes. And I asked him, is there anything that you haven't talked about that you think our viewers should know about? And he said, in all seriousness, this could have gone a very different direction. And it's not just me and Luis Navarro, but there were other people there, journalists too, and police officers who were helpful and who did the right thing and stepped up to protect the public. But he's very aware that all of those people's lives were in danger, and had that fuse ignited the TATP that was inside those jars, this could have been massive. This could have been more deadly than the Boston bombing, according to the bomb experts that I've interviewed about this substance.
That is so chilling. Anna Schecter, thank you so much for bringing this to us.